Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Albion playthrough, formerly Britannia, formerly Icenia, where, well, having a little bit of a chill period now. I've actually decided I'm going to build myself a navy. I've got ideas for what I'm going to do next. We are going to build ourselves quite a large Mediterranean navy. We need to move some troops first to get them into places where they're not taking as much attrition. That's because I've got two warbands there. 10, 76, 86. There we go. These guys are sailing around here. Which does mean I'm going to need to build another small navy here, which we'll actually start building here. What? Where's that port? Oh, it's in Londinium. So we're going to build another small crossing fleet there of about 40. We're going to have a 100k fleet down here. And I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, because I want to know how much, you know, say, fleet power. Carthage has 91 vessels, so I want to realistically double that in the Mediterranean, guys. That way, if they do bring anything to bear on me, I can happily take it. We don't have to build it all in one go. But I'm definitely going to be building up my navy. So you're going to come here. You need a leader. And let's see. That should be about 30. Oh, and these guys probably want a better lead, better commander. So there we go. Because I'm thinking before this game ends, we should salt Carthage, guys. We should head over here to this area of the map, which has got, you know, compares to me in population, kind of. Not really. But we should get rid of that bit of population. And that bit of population, and they're going to be far easier to do via. That's going to be far easier to do via the sea. Ooh, we definitely don't want two forces together there. Okay, let's build another big navy here. Is there a way to build multiples at once? No. Okay, let's just keep clicking for a while. We'll get there eventually. Right, we'll build that one to see how big that is. Basically, I want enough so that we'll be able to watch the gates of Hercules. So they can't get out. So I want maybe a 40k fleet here, a couple of 100k fleets here to actually man any invasions we do, because you know these islands also look quite tempting. As we build ourselves some Mediterranean assets, and we'll take this chunk of Carthage, for example. You know, while I've been saying I won't, I will. Actually, we need to move some people around here. I want to do some colonisation. Oh, they're all Icenia already. Ah! But I should be able to easily colonise both of those now. I'm still going to keep the Pyrenees Wall because that's just a nice defensive thing for us to have. we're getting some local unrest somewhere. It's not a huge problem, because as we've discovered now, everybody seems to be relatively happy because of our technologies. Oh, we want to change that. More cultural assimilation. Even more cultural assimilation. And you've guessed it. Lots and lots and lots of cultural assimilation over here. Oh, and let's get rid of that. Let's have cultural assimilation. There we go. And the Iceniization is actually going quite well. You know, it does up our tyranny whenever we do that, but, you know, this is going nicely well. What do you mean? Let's see, we're not the only people doing it. I'd say that they're not. Though I say that, look at the amount of Etruscan population here. And the Carthaginian chunks here, so we also may have to do religious conversion down here, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Don't know how much unrest religious conversion courses. Unit 87. Wait. Can I add ships to my navy there? Oh, a load of mine got caught by the pirates today. Right, you can actually sail back around here for now then. My massed fleets. As I said, for now we're trying to get our manpower back. Why is my manpower dropping? Oh, wow, they are. That's not mine. That'll do. Oops, somebody passed. We're getting there with all of this, you know. We've got. I like my empire here, and as I said, we've got multiple ways we can go. I'm staying friends with these guys. I am going to end up coming to blows with. Let's be honest, we will come to blows with Etruria. There's very little chance we won't. We've got 596 legions. They've got 900. What's their? Can I see what their manpower's like? Yeah, their manpower is also really low. Yeah, so nobody's really Carthage. Now that's worrying, because even though they're smaller than me, they could keep pumping units out at me. That said, I would destroy them on the sea. They seem to be stuck there. There we go, 13. I don't know what was going on with them. And a Southern Navy is building up nicely. Ship recruitment speed, that will be useful at the moment. They can gain some loyalty, it's not like we're having money issues. I mean, my navy maintenance has gone up. Oh, let's check what I'm doing, because actually is my navy not on cheap at the moment? Nope. Okay, that has seriously eaten into my economy. But I'm happy to do that. Yeah, let's do that. So basically we'll have two big Mediterranean fleets. You can get a few more as well. So if they're not both 100, they'll be close enough to. Okay, so you can sail back around here now. And the other one is going to come and sit here. Carthage is losing territory there. I could declare a naval war on Carthage. But we lose 2 influence. So I could get away with that. Oh, they have an ally in Phrygia. Not that Phrygia's going to even vaguely be able to get to me. My only complaint is, you know, we are going to be ending relatively soon, which is going to be annoying simply because it's going to make it harder, you know. It's going to put us in a tricky position. Where am I taking attrition? Oh, you can get... I didn't realise I still had mercs. I'm not quite sure why that's still saying it's negative. Oh, it's negative because we're still spending it. That's fine. I'm being derpy. It will start going up. It's just going to take us a while. Yeah. We need 201k to re-get all my armies. That's how big my armies are. So we are, at the moment, if somebody were to, if Etruria were to declare war on me or Carthage, it would be problematic, which is why we're getting our fleets into position. Actually, I say we're spending a lot of money here. We could easily push out our fleets a bit more. You're going to sail down to here. Ooh, heavy cavalry discipline's nice. Straight just extra discipline is also nice. Technology wise, how are we doing comparatively? Let's have a look at Etrusca. They are on 21. Wow, okay, they may be beating me. But not by much, which considering that we started off as a... let's have the Freeman. And in fact, let's have a look. How are we doing here? Let's promote a load from here. And promote a load from here. Trying to create a bit more balance there. Our slaves are from all sorts. We even have different religion slaves, guys. That's how multicultural we are. Now, one thing I will mention. I mean, it's a little bit of a history thing here. Most slaves in this day and age weren't like you'd think of as slaves, and like they're portrayed in films. They're not slaves who are literally, they're more like indentured servants. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it was right, but you know, it was the way they did it. You know, people would almost put themselves, offer to be slaves in certain situations to learn a trade, and eventually they had to be paid and things, so they'd pay their way out. And a new governor here. And yes, she's chosen the right one for our one Iberian territory there. How are we doing? 166k, 23k will reach this time. How is the Iceniization going? Good. Well, we accidentally bumped into some pirates. Somebody's about to be disintegrated. Who is that? Like, Lucientium. Well, obviously out of them. Where are they? Oh, these guys. Wow. I think pushing into here, I suspect, would be problematic. Because I suspect... No, they don't have a big. I was expecting them to have a big bunch of coalitions, but they don't. But I don't really want to be pushing through there. That's not one of my aims. Though I may take some coastal settlements. As I said, we'll potentially start spreading around the Mediterranean now. There were definitely pirates there a minute ago. Now here we can load 100k of troops onto there to say go sack somewhere if we were to want to. Oh, we're taking... No, that's not me taking attrition. Slowly getting there. So this is a matter of taking time, guys, to build up. I don't want to rush things here. Oh! What? It says it's... Why are they taking attrition when it says they shouldn't be? This is the real danger down here. It's any war is going to, with Etruria, is going to lead to huge attrition issues. You know, issues with where we will lose big chunks of attrition and fighting through these hills. But so will they. But I think they have the better supply limits around there. So, yeah. You can pull back to Venta. Population in Britain has grown substantially. The northern parts are still a bit barren, but that's to be expected. And obviously Ireland over here is pretty dead. Why do I have a support there? Up that fortification, and just to be paranoid. There's a ring of fortifications around Venta now. So even if anybody does land an army, it's going to take them a lot of... Yeah, they're not going to be able to get in straight away. An influential family... Well, why not? I don't get why I wouldn't do that. That doesn't seem to give me any negatives. I love the way every year wears at 100 now. This is from techs and things, which we've implemented, and we've got, you know, ideas which make everybody happy. Oh, if we do go to Carthage, oh, that's where we go to Carthage for. War with Carthage for. To take them there. And while we're at it, we go sack Carthage. I don't think I'll even need an army here, to be fair. Oh no, we are definitely not trying to sack Carthage with an army with no heavy infantry or anything. I suspect these armies may not be coming back. Okay, I'm tempted to start going down there, though we're nearly finished this one. That is huge. And that is really big, actually. I wish I'd thought about it earlier. Light infantry discipline is good. Archer defense, light infantry cost, that's not huge. I'm going to go for this because I want that. It's a bad time to change because I'm not going to get that M bonus quickly, but I should have gotten that straight away because that future reference, I will know that is really important. Because that'll mean my armies can go into so many more places. Yeah, we want 3 armies down here to load onto those boats, and they are going to sail for Carthage itself. Now we will put a few other armies down into here on the borders. Don't think Carthage have any allies. Oh yeah, Phrygia, but who cares? Phrygia is not really an issue. Now this will be an easy war, guys, so I'm actually happy to risk this one early because we'll be able to force it fairly quickly. Assuming my new governor hasn't just done that. That said, yeah, this place is mostly Icenia now, so I wish I could see the percentage pops of what culture on these as well. Extra cohort discipline. We've been pushing our discipline out here. No, so we don't really need to even necessarily worry about the Iceniization so much, so I'm not actually all that fussed by what they select at the moment. What area is this? That's Novimangus and Aquitaine. Aquitania. So that will be a very easy one for us, guys, because, well, let's be honest, we'll take that instantly and that'll start ticking. I may well jump in and push a little bit here, but I've not got no real desire to. Let's take the slaves. So, I know I'm low, this is only a small war, I say that, this could grow, but it's for one province, they're obviously fighting here, and they're not doing much about it, so I'm not overly concerned. I don't care about if mercs take attrition, which I'm hiring take attrition at all. You are going to sail down here because we're actually going to pick up this force from here and land over here in this chunk of Carthage, which I'm not going to do because it's completely taken. But we could always sail around and make a land here and actually capturing here just to give us a bit more control. And the next aim will be some of the islands over here, and then we can always launch invasions because these guys don't actually have, they don't have huge pops. What's their supply limits like? Yeah, we could easily host some armies here and a navy which would threaten Etruria. Literally we could land straight into their capital if needs be, so taking some of these islands would actually be very beneficial for us. and we're going to try and assault Carthage. We're not necessarily going to do it, guys. We're going to try. There you go, you see theirs falling instantly. I don't even need to move into it. We're just going to hold this unit here. There is going to be a lot of attrition going on these ships, so... to Carthage! This could be problematic, Inventor. We'll see. Colonising mid-war. We're throwing ourselves at Carthage here as well a little bit. Is there anywhere else Carthage have territory? Not massively easily accessible. We should be able to, yeah, we outman their entire navy there with that one fleet. Oh, that is a lot of attrition, but it's going to be worth it. If we take Carthage and then we're going to just spread around it, that is going to be huge. Here we go! And these are very high pop regions, guys, which we are going to start ripping a lot of slaves. Oh! Oh, they're mercs they've hired. Let's drop some more troops in to reinforce. I did expect them to have armies there. This is me being a little bit cocky. Let's throw all the mercs in here as well. And we're obviously taking money from all their ports. We're taking a lot of attrition here, but... let's go try and take that. How are we doing elsewhere? We've captured there. Let's keep battering over their territory here. Not much they can do about me there. I don't know where their fleet is, so I do want to be aware of that. And yeah, I want to be a little careful with what's going on, because they do have some big armies around here. You can pull onto the ship, then pull out. They're firing a lot of mercs, which is costing us money now, but I don't care. Yeah, we'll take the local unrest. In fact, where's the highest pop? There. A lot of these mercenary armies will just be dropped as soon, well, obviously be dropped as soon as this war goes. Where were we defeated? Oh, they actually have an army up here now. That's fine, I can deal with that. They were inevitably going to get armies in at some point. Did they bring them in by sea? I don't want to move that fleet there because that's stopping them bringing troops back in. That's if they can get troops in anywhere here. Ah, they're retreating into other people's territory. Cowards. The siege of Carthage is won. Oh wow, so that's 22 to Vapik. Where's that? Where's the search button? Vapicium. Oh wow, here just grew a lot. So yeah. Oh wow, that place is properly multicultural. So here now has a slightly bigger supply limit, guys. That's good. I like that. And everywhere around here is going to just start. This is just going to be a slash and burn. I don't necessarily want any territory here. You know what? We are going to pull back here. I'm going to abandon here and we're going to go take the islands. Because I would like the islands, actually, guys. We are using nowhere near all of my manpower here, which is good. We've got an army with elephants in. Oh, were we having to siege there? Let's get you in there. If these guys get broken, they'll retreat back. I'm not actually that fussed. We were defeated, so we are going to have to retreat. That said, okay, we're going to have to make 2 trips here. Reducing army maintenance costs seems good to me. That's also a really good defensive point. We should definitely have a couple of fortifications built there. We are actually beating the Carthaginians in a series of very, very brutal battles, admittedly. Come on, get them off. We need them off so we can move back. I want to get these other 2 armies out before they start getting over-engaged. We did our job here. Carthage has had to expend a lot of effort staying here. Ooh, we have a prisoner abroad. I don't care. That's an exiled army. Going there. I'm going to leave these guys on independent operations on that island, to be fair. Couple of places to siege out here. This is going quite nicely, actually. There's the navy. These guys are going to be left on independent operations. If I can sink their entire navy. Second he is ashore. Yep. That is most of their navy. That is their entire navy, guys. If I can capture that and then force it into port. We've lost the siege of Carthage. Ah. And if I take that region with their port, we're about to find out what happens. Because if their navy's in there, I'm assuming that it's going to have problems. Oh, can they not land because the navy's there? I'm not sure I'm moving the right fleet. No, we're not. We're going to land here, then march up the coast to it then. Independent operations. Well, they carpet siege there. Their navy is stuck in here. They get somebody's got a rival. Extra fort defense seems good to me. I could go siege Carthage again. We did reduce its population, not by that much though. Get them. There we go. Come on, we need those reinforcements in. The Carthaginians are definitely better on the wall seas than us, but we should be able to take them There we go. We are burning their ships. If anything, we are losing ships. We did gain a couple of ships at one point there. We've only lost 8 ships. They are losing many more ships. They are much, much smaller than us. That's the only reason we're winning here. Aggressive expansion change, because we're going to be taking a big chunk of territory soon. We've literally sunk their entire fleet. Let's take here as well. Let's put some troops down here. Start burning off some of these mercs because they are costing us a lot. So we have just proven Albion's dominance on the waves. Send one over to protect here. One over here, just to keep an eye. One over here, just in case they try and send some troops. In fact, no, you guys can both head this way. Just to keep an eye while we slowly carpet siege here. We only have one choice of place to go. We're actually gaining manpower during this war. It's because none of these regions have... I need to get wood into this region. Wood. There we go. Now we should be able to... No, weird. Let's remove the governor and put a new one in. I think it's the same governor we put back in, but never mind. Ooh! Whoa! Oh! Bloody hell. Thankfully, they've not brought a big fleet. Well, they've brought a big fleet, thankfully not a big army. And they've obviously sunk my other fleet somewhere along the way. Right. Gates of Hercules time. This is why I was generally leaving somebody positioned in the Gates of Hercules. I'm going to trap their fleet on the other side and we are going to destroy that army with these guys. Thankfully, there's no way they can get anywhere near Venta. Did I build the wrong buildings? I did. I built granaries around Venta. Oops. Okay, now a ring of fortresses has been built around them. We are going to charge them. So we've lost a small fleet as well, but only a small fleet. Oh, we've not captured something up there. There really isn't much Carthage can do here. They have nothing, no navy anymore. Oh, the reason I couldn't land was because this wasn't actually Carthaginian territory they were in. Bit of extra trireme disciplines, as we're going to be fighting in the Mediterranean a lot now. This is my first proper war with another major power, guys. I mean, we had one where Macedon was involved, but it wasn't a huge problem. Let's check what's going on at home. They're locked in. They've got nowhere to run away to. They've got bloody lot of discipline though, but they are tiny. And stack wipe. Basically, if I can, I'm going to take all 3 islands. I might take this chunk, but I'm more worried about getting the islands. Let's just take them out. Carthage has not built any new ships yet. I'm amazed they are not on a massive shipbuilding spree. I'm almost tempted to rub salt into the wound and send another, once we're done, send all of my mercs back to Carthage. Ooh. We're not having that. I'm just loving the fact that I'm fighting a war where I'm gaining manpower while I'm fighting it. That's going to be a stack wipe there. We are going to need to move my navy back over to get to the other islands. What in the hell happened to my other navy? How powerful is Phrygia's navy? They've got 60 ships. I lost 100 K-Stack somewhere. I'm spam building ships here because something went wrong. Right, I also need to burn off some mercs because I have just crippled myself economically. Let's win that battle first. You can come over here, where we're going to start moving some people around, and we're going to start burning off these mercenary stacks. Because I really can't afford to maintain them all. Ouch! That was bad. We took negative to research, but we gained a butt ton of money. Quite a big negative to research, but a copeable one I can cope with. And actually, we don't need these mercs. I'm going to move a couple of armies, extra armies down. We're going to head over there. You're going to capture that. We're going to work our way through. We're not going to do another sacking of Carthage, guys. We made our point. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to capture all of this, but we're going to keep going and having fun here. Because, let's be honest, giving Carthage a bloody nose is quite nice. Oh, wow. Carthage... Oh, no, I thought that was somebody else there for a second. Rome... Oh, Rome still exists, guys. Somehow, Rome has managed to not be taken over completely. They are allied with somebody, but how they have not just been squished. They're just obviously too insignificant with the big wars going on. This is our new navy going. I obviously didn't pay enough attention to how big Phrygia's navy was, and we definitely need to maintain a bigger navy then. I'm half expecting I'm going to find my navy is just sitting in a port somewhere or something. Nope, I definitely lost a navy somewhere. And our income is struggling. Nearly captured all of her. And once that's done, we'll drop that other merc stack off. Oh, why do we have mercs there? Oh, that's where they retreated to from Carthage. Potentially. Yeah, that's helped my income a bit. So Carthage does have a little chunk of territory there. I'm not massively worried by that. We're going to go take this island. We have a new emperor. Actually, she's reasonable. Illica Eleptorvi. Black news indeed. Our king has died a death, and we took a stability hit there. We need to put somebody else in charge of that army because she was obviously in charge of it. We also need to stab a pig. Ooh. Yeah, that's not too bad. We are winning this war quite decisively. Back to the point, I am going to bring some more troops down here to get involved. So we're moving some more legions who will be ferried by sea to places. Ooh, I don't want to lose legitimacy. Eh. Ligonia loses opinion of us. Fugitive crucified. Oh, the Ligonian rulers at crucifixion of our foolish relative. How dare they! See, that should have given us a casus belli to go and batter them. So yeah, as this builds up, we've still got a good fleet here. So we will get some more troops. We'll potentially throw ourselves into... Oh, wow! I mean, we're definitely taking there. Oh, they wouldn't accept that. Oh, I couldn't take all of that in one go. Damn. more interested in the islands than this. Right, let's break out of this. So this... Sardinia would be good. Corsica would be good. Either island would be good. That's got... Basically, I need to have nice supply limits to maintain a few armies there. I think here would be better. Obviously, we're taking there. Oh, they wouldn't accept that. Let's try this. See, the suggest is weird and just giving me weird chunks of territory, so I'm not doing that. I guess that'll do. It gives us a nice bit of territory. We've got a chunk there to host our fleet, our Mediterranean fleets. I wish I'd taken there. That'll do. I mean, that's what they will accept, so... Oh, and they'll give me a big old chunk of cash. Which actually I could use just now. Okay. Yep, we'll accept that. We obviously have a new governor over here. We need to Iceniaize one of these places. Oh god damn it. And then we need to religiousize it. There we go. Here can now definitely be changed to that. And let's get rid of the bloody mercs. I love the fact we were gaining manpower throughout that war, guys. That is something I really quite like. Oh, that's where they ended up. Derp. Sorry about coughing you. This navy's moving over here. So we gained a little bit and we gained ourselves a lovely little island holding there to just maintain some troops. The next war with Carthage is going to be for the rest of the island, though we want to burn off a bit of this aggressive expansion first. And potentially, take some territory over here too. I just want to bring another army down here. I'm gonna burn off some of our forts as well. He says, then looks at it and thinks, I won't. It's not like we're skint. Oh, 25% supply limit sounds good to me. Everybody's bloody dying. Decimation. No. I mean, I don't really need cultural assimilation massively, but I definitely don't want local autonomy. Local autonomy is one of the worst ones, unless you're really trying to bring somewhere on side. Wow, that is a massive mix of cultures there. And religions. But not for long. So we're building down here, we're building up our Gates of Hercules fleet. And these guys are... Oh, yeah, you're going to go ashore here. I'm going to keep a navy here and them here, which means they won't be able to cross over there if they do start a war without beating my navy, so they're going to have to build up their navy first. I don't think they like us anymore. Recently been in a war. We completely destroyed their thing. Oh, they're at war with... whoever these guys are. Where are they? Somebody tiny over there. But yeah, no, that was a good little war for us. You know, we didn't take much, but we bloodied Carthage's nose, which was the point, guys. With that, we are going to end this one here. We also sacked Carthage, so nice thing to do. As always, if you are enjoying this, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclocks and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching.